Welcome, Scorpio, to your reading for December 2025. It's the final month of 2025, Scorpio. So let's see where it's going to take you. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus signs. And it is a general reading, so please take what resonates and let the rest go. If you are interested in a private reading, you can check my availability and pricing and book in via the link in the description below. So let's get going. We're looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. I'm using the Shaman Caselli deck, and in your general energy, Scorpio, we have got the Ten of Wands. So something is feeling burdensome throughout December. You're making your life harder than it should be for some reason. You're maybe carrying the weight of someone else's burden when she isn't needed. Are you trying to do too much? But whatever it is, it's a bit of an uphill struggle. And you need to ask yourself the question why you're doing what you're doing, because is it really necessary, is what I'm getting for this, okay? So in your opportunity, we have the King of Wands in reverse. Now, I don't know why, but I'm getting the feeling that this King of Wands is someone that should be there to lighten the load. It should be someone that's helping you, that is maybe the person who is responsible for this burden and not you. Possibly a fire sign, so Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, doesn't have to be, it could be their rising sign, but it could be a planetary influence as well. But they're just they're quite happy to just stand by and watch you do all the work. They need a bit of a kick up the bum, is what I would say. And I don't know who this person is. For some of you, it might be your partner. For some of you, it might be someone you work with. I don't know. But you need to open your eyes to this, because as long as you carry on, they're going to let you carry on. The Ace of Wands is your challenge. And the Ace of Wands is about finding a new beginning, a fresh start. Somewhere where you can breathe and say, now I feel is the right time to start something new or breathe fresh air. But it is the opportunity to nurture a new project. It's in your challenge though, Scorpio. So for some reason, you're not feeling motivated. And it feels like there are opportunities around you or being presented to you or being offered to you, and you're not feeling it. Which is a shame, because it's like the perfect chance for you to get past whatever it is that's burdening you. But you're going to have to do the work, you know. It's like, but once you start, you'll really enjoy it. You'll really feel fulfilled by it. The Star is in your unforeseen events, which is exactly what I'm saying. The Star is about recognition. It's about healing. It's about hope. It's about seeing things clearly in front of you. It's like saying, oh, finally, I actually believe that I'm going somewhere that's giving me a sense of purpose. This is all about your hopes and wishes and dreams coming true. but making them happen. This isn't about idly sitting around waiting for a falling star to land in your lap. This is about understanding that once you put yourself on the right track, you have to keep going, and to stay on the right track, you have to feed the engine to keep the train going. Simple as that. It's not going to self-propel, and you understand that, and you understand the sense of accomplishment that you gain from doing that as well. And then in your advice, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. The problem here is that you will tend to steer towards things that give you that sense of dopamine. It's like, I only want to do things that make me feel good, you know, and I'm going to ignore everything else. I need something, but you have to do everything, Scorpio. You have to do the things that don't light you up as well as the things that do. Because life is about the challenges. Life is about facing things you don't want to face, dealing with things you don't want to deal with, doing the hard stuff. And the rest of it is your reward. So you can't just take the reward and not do the work for the reward, because the universe will just say, right, okay, we're going to stop giving you the reward then, because you're not doing the work to earn it. So understand that. So let's do your clarifiers. 10 of Wands. Clarified by Death and the Six of Cups reversed. Death is basically something's changing, something has to change. This is about, you know, not doing something that doesn't serve your greater good anymore. Whatever this is that you're being burdened with, you need to put it down. Stop. It's not yours. It's not yours to carry. So stop and move on to the next chapter, because this is stopping you from transitioning onto the next part of your journey. The Six of Cups reversed is about not... This isn't about history repeating itself. This isn't a time for you to go back and start thinking about, well, the last time this happened, this is the result, and that's why I'm not going to do that. This isn't, you don't compare this to anything. This is something completely different. So if that's what's stopping you from not carrying this burden, is that you think the last time I did that, it backfired on me, there is no comparison, okay? You are being steered in the direction of stop carrying someone else's burden. It's not yours. You have your own path to follow. You have your own life to lead. And then the King of Wands reversed. You have more important things to be dealing with, Scorpio, quite honestly. And I'm wondering if you're doing it deliberately as a distraction to a certain extent. Clarified by the King of Swords and the King of and the Knight of Pentacles. The King of Swords is truth, transparency. It's basically saying to the person the bare bones and the facts. It's saying, hey, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm not going to do it anymore. This is not my problem. It's your problem. So you can deal with it from now on. You don't have to flower it up. You don't have to make it sound better than it is. Just tell this person the truth. The Knight of Pentacles is being patient and understanding that maybe this person's not going to quite get it straight away. Maybe they're going to take a little bit of time for the penny to drop. Maybe they think you're just verbalizing, but you're not actually following through. Give it time, and they'll understand that, you know, your words are matching your actions. Your actions are matching your words, I should say. The Ace of Wands. Is clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords in your challenge. As I said, for some reason, this new beginning, fresh start, new project, something that you can get stuck into and nurture and grow and succeed is your challenge, because You're talking yourself out of it for some reason. 5 of Swords is argumentative energy. And the 8 of Cups is the want or the need to just reject it. Walk away from it. Don't need it. Don't want it. And it's like self-sabotage, and I don't know why. You won't know. You will talk yourself into it, because we've got the Star next, which is a strong indication that you do the right thing. Clarified by the World reversed and the 9 of Pentacles. So the Star, to be clarified by the World in reverse, is saying that this is the beginning of something, a whole new journey, a whole new chapter. This is going to take time. This is not a beginning and end situation. This is the beginning of something that could mature and develop over the next several years. This is big, Scorpio. So be prepared for this to be the start of a whole new journey, a whole new you in many ways. A whole new you where you will grow and develop and change and blossom along the way. Because the 9 of Pentacles also comes in to show your sense of achievement and pride and accomplishment, and because of your determination and your decision to not quit. And then the 9 of Cups reversed is about learning that it's actually the things that you don't want to do that give you the sense of the accomplishment, not the things that you do want to do. And it's clarified by the Page of Cups and the 5 of Wands reversed. The Page of Cups is yourself, Scorpio, but it's the vulnerable you. It's the child in you that wants to make someone proud. But there's only one person you should be seeking to make proud, and that's yourself. Inner pride, inner joy, inner happiness, your personal sense of achievement, that's all you need. And other people will follow suit without you needing it or wanting it. That's also clarified by the 5 of Wands reversed. So removing yourself from competition. This isn't about being better than someone else. This is just about you striving to fulfill your own purpose. So Scorpio, let's do your oracle. And we're doing the 108 deck. And your card is Corset. And it says, held together, boundaries, restriction, prim and proper, following rules, structured, buttoned up, perfect posture, holding it together, support, shapeshift, and people pleaser. This is very much in alignment with what I said at the beginning of the reading, Scorpio, is that you're trying to do something which is, you're carrying someone else's burden. You're trying to keep things together or stop things from falling apart by taking on someone else's responsibility. It's not your problem. It is not your problem. If something's going to fall apart because someone else isn't doing their job, then let it happen. It's not your problem, and they won't learn otherwise. So I'm going to leave you with your reading, and thank you as always. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement, and your engagement that I return to you tenfold. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the journey.